everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing Delicious. Now this is also a gardening game, and I know we just played Three Sisters, which is also a gardening themed game, but I love myself, like a nature garden theme is one of my favorite themes in games. So you're just gonna have to forgive me, and I'm playing another game that's all about planting veggies and fruits in your garden. Now, this game is definitely a bit smaller than Three Sisters, a bit less crunchy, but still a challenge and still a very fun, puzzly game to do. It's published by Pencil First Games, which is very famous. They've published games like Floriferous and other like smaller, like Pencil, like Flip and Write type of games. And this is a game that I pull out quite often. I play it a lot with friends and family as well. Mostly because there's a fun like drawing element to this game, so you have to draw the veggies and fruits in your garden, which I think is so cute, and it's a fun interaction when you play with friends and family to see like how everybody draws the fruits and the veggies. So I'll try to explain the game as best as I can, and then we'll get right into it. Let's go. So let me get into Delicious. It's such a cute little game. Over here I have my garden. It's similar to Three Sisters in the way that you are filling out your garden with veggies and fruits. But it's a more, I don't want to say simplified, because this is also quite tricky at some points. With the decisions you make, it's just different. We have two sheets. One is our garden. We have 6 planters for our veggies and one bigger planter to the right. This is our fruit garden. So we will be placing our veggies, we will be placing our fruits, depending on the cards that are flipped. And these tokens that I will grab blindly out of this cute little bag. Look how cute that is. You could like even put like a little plant in here, which I think is the point. It's just very, very cute bag. So I will grab them blindly. I know you can kind of see into it from this angle, but when I'm sitting down, I won't be able to see into it. So you're just gonna have to believe me that I am blindly grabbing those. Now the right sheet is more of a tracking sheet. So whenever I plant something in my garden, I have a couple of choices. So I can either choose to plant one card. I could choose to plant 2 cards. I could choose to plant 1 card but on the opposite side, which I'll get to in a second. Should have explained that first probably. Or I can choose to plant 2 cards and plant them wherever I would please. So when I flip 2 cards, let me give you an example. Onion and a carrot. That's my blanket, sorry. I am a cozy girl, okay? I need my blanket with me. So we have a carrot and we have an onion. Now, these little arrows show me where I will be able to plant these vegetables. So these onions I can only plant in my bottom 3 planters. The carrot I can plant in one of the top ones. Now, if I were able, or if I would really want those carrots, but I would really want them in this bottom one, I can cross off this little tracker and plant the carrots in the bottom instead of at the top. So you correspond your vegetable to the row in which you have flipped the card. Now, there are 3 different types of planters that we have going on right here. We have this one, which means it's like an equal symbol with a slash through it, which means that there cannot be a similar vegetable in this planter. So it needs to have all unique vegetables. And there are 6 vegetables in the game, so this planter needs all 6 different types. Then we have this little one, which needs 2 of the same. It needs pairs. So this wants 2 of the same vegetable, and here it wants a different vegetable, but also 2 of the same. So for example, 2 onions here, 2 carrots over there. Then the last one, which is just the equal sign, which means that this planter wants all of the same vegetable. Now the bottom three are the same, but in a different order. So this one wants all pears, this one wants all the same vegetable, and this one wants 3 different types of vegetables. Now, the fruit works a little differently. I'll get into that when we get to it. We also have some tools that will help us around the garden. I will also get into that a little bit when I'm playing. This is just a reference sheet to how to draw the vegetables. If you don't like drawing, you can use the letters instead of drawing. But I mean, come on. What's the fun in that? We have to be able to draw, come on. And then we have some bonus spots and some wild spots, which is like your it's like you can exchange. For example, if I really don't like these carrots, I can once in the whole game I can draw the carrots here and draw whichever vegetable I want in my garden. So it's like a wild. And this one is the same, but for fruit. So I can draw whatever fruit that I have in my area and draw it here instead of in my planter, and then choose whichever fruit I want in the planter. And the bonus spots work in a similar way, except they give you bonus points. So for example, if I have quite a lot of onions in my garden, I can choose at one point to draw onions here instead of in my garden, and that gives me 2 points for every onion in a unique planter. So if I have an onion here and here and here, it would give me 6 points. So 2 per planter. So not 2 per onion, but 2 per planter that has an onion, if that makes sense. And the fruit is the same, but it does count for every fruit. So if I would draw a strawberry, then I would get 1 point for every strawberry in my garden. All right, so that's the short of it. I'll get into it and I'll explain some more things while I'm playing. Yeah, so let's get started. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, wait, let me just reshuffle these because that's obviously not... It's one. All right, so let's get started. We have a pepper and a lettuce. Now, I will draw from this bag 1 tile per card. Now, this one, as you can see, has a little toolbox, and this one has a little fruit assembly. So for this one, I'll draw a fruit. For that one, I'll draw a tool. Let's do the top one first. It's a boot. And then we have a fig. That's supposed to be a fig. All right. So what this means, if I choose to plant the pepper, I will also be allowed to plant the fig. If I plant the lettuce, I will also be allowed to use my boot action. And the boot action can be used anywhere in the garden. I don't have to use it in the same planter as where I put the lettuce, for example. Now, I'll try to zoom in so you can see, because I don't think you'll be able to see right now. But there are a few boots. So I have one boot over there. I have a boot over here, and I have a boot here. So I can choose one of these boots. I'll cross it off so I can't use it a second time in the game. And I can plant an additional vegetable in that row or column that the boot is representing. Now, we do need to plant from the bottom up, which means, for example, if I would have drawn this little hark thing, what's that called? A little, I don't know what that word is in English. I wouldn't be able to use it because I need to have these bottom 2 spots filled out before I'm able to plant in that top spot. So for the boot, it's great because I can use, I could plant in either one of those. And I can even plant in this column because it's the whole column, so I could plant in the bottom one. Now, because it's my first turn, I usually always just go for the 2 cards because I can place both of them. It doesn't make sense to just plant one, in my opinion. So we're gonna just use both. So let me start with the lettuce. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the lettuce in this top trunk. It needs all of the same type of vegetable. So I'm gonna draw a lettuce, which is gonna be amazing. I'm not a great drawer, okay guys? I'm not great. This is supposed to be the lettuce, can you tell? Well, I should have done maybe a little bit more like that. That's even worse. Okay. I'll use the boot to cross off this, and I'll draw a second lettuce. Let's try to make this one a bit better. Let's look at my reference. There we go. Okay, so that's that one done. The pepper needs to go in the bottom row. Doesn't really matter where I put it. Let's put it over here to try to get another pepper. This is just a random choice, not really based on anything. I always think they look a bit more like apples when I draw them. So we're gonna try to improve the pepper drawing. Now, the fig. It needs to go in this planter, and the fruit planter doesn't have to go from the bottom up. You can just plant wherever, but it needs to correspond to the symbol here. So this round, like blue purplish symbol, that's where I have to plant the fig. So there is also this hexagon shape that we have and the star. So three different symbols. So the fig needs to go in one of the round ones. Now, how the fruit works is if I have the same type of fruit in a row, it will give me 3 points for 3 of the same fruit in a row, 4 points for 4 of the same fruit, and 5 points for 5 of the same fruit. Now, if I have 3 different fruits in a row, it will give me 1 point. 4 different fruits is 2 points, and 5 different fruits is 3 points. So, I need to get as many of the same fruit in a row as possible. I'm gonna do the fig here. So this is based a lot on luck, depending on what you draw and what you grab out of the bag. But I feel like it's a really great game. It's cute, it's fast, and I think it's a great filler game. Hey, we have another pepper, which is good, because I need another pepper. And a broccoli. A broccoli. So we get a fruit, and we get a little tool. All right. I think I'm just gonna do both again. Let's be crazy. I want the pepper here, obviously. Let's start at the bottom one. Let's do the pepper. Let's try to draw it more like the image. I hope I'm not in the frame for this, because I'm more leaned over because I have to draw. Okay, whatever. And then we have this little sprout thingy, which I could use here, or I could use it in the planter. Maybe I should do the fruit planter, use it here and draw a fig, because we are trying to get those figs. Cross this one off. Okay, now we're gonna put the broccoli at the top. Let's try to fulfill this. I feel like it's a difficult one to get, but we're gonna try. And then we have this little, I think it's like a golden berry or something. I don't know this fruit, but it needs to go in a star. Let's put it in that star right here. Okay, that's pretty cute. All right, so
is turn number 2. Mushrooms and broccoli. 2 tools. I do love the tools. I think the tools are the most useful. All right. So, I'm gonna use both again. It's the final time I can do that. You know that, why not? Ooh, I do kind of want to put the mushroom in there. But because I can use this sprouty thing, spray thing, I can put 2 mushrooms, like one from the card and one from the spray, from the tool. Should I do that? I probably should. All right, we're just gonna do it. So mushrooms, I'm gonna do okay, and the second one. Okay, cross that one off. We have reached 3 points here. Let me circle that. We have reached 2 points here. Now, in the multiplayer version, when you have one planter filled, and you are the first person to do so, you cross off this little check marker and you get 1 point. But because this is a solo game, that doesn't apply. So we're not using that feature. There's also a honey pot that gives you 3 extra points when you fill up 3 planters in like the top 3 or the bottom 3. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I'm not too certain because I almost never play multiplayer. And I also feel like when I play multiplayer it doesn't happen that quickly, but yeah, but we're also not using that because it's, again, a solo game. So we've done the mushrooms, we're gonna do the broccoli. I'm gonna do the broccoli here because I can use the little watering can, so I can draw 2 broccolis. So again, you don't have to draw the veggie with the tool. So I don't have to draw a broccoli with this, but I'm just choosing to do so. So if I would want to put like an onion there, that's not possible with the with this tool. But for example, if I had a boot and I want to put a broccoli there with the card and put an onion here with the tool, I'm allowed to do that. But I'm just choosing to draw 2 broccolis and 2 mushrooms, just so you guys know. Okay. This is just a tree, man. The broccoli is just a tree. Okay, let me just... I don't really, you know, you don't really see that, but whatever. All right, next. So can't do 2. I could do the wild, but that feels a bit too soon for some reason. All right. I have a lettuce and a broccoli, which I can both use in some way. Now, the watering can I could put here, which would be quite nice. The scissors are all filled up in the bottom one. So I'd either have to use it here, which would be nice to get another fig. All right. I'm going to plant the lettuce, so I'll just do the one. I'll put the lettuce here. The reason I'm putting it on the right is in case I get the little spatula, I can still use it there. And then I'll use my scissors here for another fig. All right. Onions, mushrooms. A blueberry. Well, I would like that onion, but I've used the little spray at the top, so that's a little sad. So what I could do is do this one, which means I will use the onion, but I'll use it at the bottom. So I'll plant an onion here. And because this one needs all of the same type of vegetable, I'm going to use the little spray tool to get another onion. Okay. I've been putting the bag out of frame, I think. I'm so sorry about that. I've been moving it. A broccoli and a pepper. Both fine, I suppose, not the best. A blueberry and a scissor. Now, the scissor is useless for me here, useless there. I could use it up there. So I'm gonna do the broccoli at the top. Just use one card. I'm gonna put it up here, and then I'll use the blueberry. Oh, maybe I should have. I'll put it on the right instead. For the same reason as I put the lettuce on the right, so I could maybe still use the scissors at some point at the top. Blueberry, I'm gonna put it here. Looks like a tomato. Doesn't that look like a tomato? Oh well. Okay. Carrot and an onion. Scissors again. Well, I could use them now, so that's nice. And a blueberry. Let's do the carrot at the top. And use the scissors to draw a broccoli. Amazing. Ooh, a lettuce. I want that one. I want the lettuce to fill my planter. Very sad. Okay. And a fig. Ooh. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this. I'll do the lettuce up here. I'll use my berry in my wild spot to draw a fruit wherever I want. So I'm gonna draw a fig over here. Okay. So 4 more turns left, which that's why this tracker is quite useful, because I can see how many turns I have left. A melon. And a strawberry. Now I would like that lettuce down there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this one, put the lettuce at the bottom, And I'll use the melon. I'll put it here, I suppose. Okay. Carrots and carrots. Well, interesting. I don't think I'll be able to fill that one up. Maybe I could use my my wild. Because this needs all onions, which is also just a crazy goal to have, I think. I mean, this could still work if I'm lucky. I mean, I guess I'll have to try to do that one. Because it gives me 8. Well, it's not really that doable. Okay, what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do this, which means I can place these 2 veggies wherever I would like. I'm gonna use the carrot just at the bottom over here. The other carrot I will draw in my wild spot to draw lettuce over here. The reason I'm choosing the lettuce is because we've had quite a lot of lettuce so far. So I'm hoping it won't show up anymore. And then I'm planting both of these melons as well. One in a star and one in a circle. I wish it was a little hexagon. One in a star and one in a circle. I don't really want it to be there, so let's do one here in this star and one in this circle over here, I guess. All right. A broccoli, an onion. All right. Not really feeling this, to be quite honest. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put the onion over here. Or should I just put it down there? Or the broccoli. Difficult decisions. Hi, it's my cat. Do you want to be in the video? Please don't mess up the... Yeah, alright, thank you. Well, I've made this decision now, which was bad, so maybe not. Okay, we're gonna erase. We're gonna erase. This was a bad choice. We're not gonna do that, okay? I'm just gonna put the onions down here, which I'm pretty sure is allowed, even though I'm doing the little flippy thing. And if not, please let me know, okay? We're doing it for now. I put the berries in a round spot, which I don't have, so I can't do that even. So that wasn't the best move, I guess. That just felt a bit bad. All right, final cards. A carrot and an onion. Wow, which is exactly what I don't want. All right, that's okay. Strawberry, let's put that there then. And the scissors, which I've used all my scissors, I think, except that one, but I don't need that one anymore. So we're gonna do the last spot, which is just, I can put them wherever. I'm gonna put the onion here. That gives me at least 4 extra points, which is pretty good. And then the carrot I can't place anywhere because this needs all different ones, and this as well, and they both already have carrots. So what I'm gonna do, because I've forgotten to do that up until this point, I'm gonna put the carrots here just for some bonus points, which is only gonna be 4, but still better than nothing. And the strawberry can go here, is the best spot, I think. And then the scissors I can't use. So, yep, that's it. Let's count points. Let's count points. All right. So when you flip this over, you get a little scoring sheet, and we can count up all our points. So first we have the top 3 planters, which gives me 2, 7. So it doesn't count. This doesn't count up. So it's not 3 plus 5. You get the uppermost points. So I get 5 points for this, I get 4 points for that, and 2 points for this. So that's going to be 11 points. Then I'm going to get 12, 16, 17. Now for fruit we have to look. I have 4 figs in a row, which gives me 4 points. Then I have these 3 different ones in a row, which give me 1 point. So that's 5. That's pretty bad. Then I didn't do the fruit spot, which is stupid. The jar of honey, I wouldn't have even gotten it if it was multiplayer. And then I drew a carrot. So I get 2 points per planter that has a carrot. I have a carrot there, and I have a carrot over here. So that's 4 points. And let's see. So this is 9. 9 plus 11 is 20. 37 points, which isn't great at all, I'm pretty sure. Why am I so bad at games? Okay, let's look at this. See if you can see it. So I got the worst score because I did standard play. You also have the pesky guest solo version, which is fun. It means edible. You know, the veggies are edible, which is better than disgusting. But yeah, that wasn't the best run. I feel like I did pretty good though. I didn't feel like it went very bad, but yeah, it's quite difficult to get a high score, I think, in this game. I've definitely done better than 37, but yeah, so this is the pesky guest. You get this little crow. To make it more difficult, the crow is like gonna disturb your garden. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I haven't played. Oh, sorry, the video got cut off for some reason. But yeah, so I haven't played this version yet, but if you would like to see me play, let me know and I can definitely try. I've been wanting to try it anyways, so yeah, let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video, this cute and cozy game, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!